The Huns, a nomadic group of Central Asian origin, have captured the imagination of historians, archaeologists, and storytellers for centuries. They are often associated with the legendary Attila the Hun, one of the most feared and powerful rulers in history. However, the Huns' story stretches far beyond Attila, and their impact on Central Asia, Europe, and the world at large is a tale that has not been told in its entirety. This essay delves into the lesser-known aspects of Hunnic history, specifically examining their early origins, rise to power, and the 2 centuries of domination that marked their reign in Central Asia. The origins of the Huns remain shrouded in mystery, and unraveling their early history is no small feat. Some scholars trace their roots to the Xiongnu, a confederation of nomadic tribes in the eastern Eurasian steppes, while others suggest connections to the Donghu people. What is clear is that the Huns were a nomadic people who emerged in the vast expanse of Central Asia. The Xiongnu are often considered the precursor to the Huns. This ancient confederation of nomadic tribes inhabited the eastern Eurasian steppes, particularly the region that is present-day Mongolia and northern China, around 300 BC. The Xiongnu created a powerful state, which, at its height, extended its influence over a significant part of Asia. Some historians propose that the Huns were a splinter group or successor state of the Xiongnu, sharing linguistic, cultural, and possibly genetic ties. The nomadic lifestyle of the Huns was similar to that of the Xiongnu, characterized by a reliance on horseback riding, animal husbandry, and a warrior culture. Moreover, the Huns, like the Xiongnu, were expert horse archers, a skill that played a pivotal role in their conquests and dominance in Central Asia. Another theory regarding the Huns' origins connects them to the Donghu people. The Donghu, like the Xiongnu, were a group of nomadic tribes that inhabited the eastern steppes, and they are mentioned in Chinese historical records as early as the 6th century BC. Some scholars suggest that the Huns may have been an offshoot of the Donghu, or at the very least, shared cultural and lifestyle similarities with this group. Regardless of their exact origins, it is clear that the Huns were a product of the vast and dynamic Central Asian steppe, shaped by centuries of nomadic traditions, warfare, and interaction with neighboring cultures. Before Attila's rise to power, the Huns established their dominance over a vast swath of Central Asia, extending from the Altai Mountains in the east to the Caspian Sea in the west. This period, often referred to as the early Hunnic Empire, saw the Huns as a force to be reckoned with in the heart of the Eurasian steppes. The Huns' dominance in Central Asia was not solely military. They engaged in trade and diplomacy with neighboring states and peoples, and their presence played a significant role in shaping the region's dynamics. They established trade routes that facilitated the exchange of goods between China, the Middle East, and Europe, contributing to the Silk Road's development. The decline of the Huns in Central Asia was a gradual process that unfolded in the aftermath of Attila's death. Without his charismatic leadership, the Hunnic Empire in Europe began to disintegrate, and the same fate awaited the Central Asian Huns. Internal divisions and external pressures from rising powers in the region, such as the Gok Turks, contributed to the Huns' decline. By the mid-6th century, the Huns had lost much of their former territories in Central Asia, and they were gradually absorbed into other steppe confederations. While the Huns disappeared as a distinct political entity in Central Asia, their legacy endured in the cultures of the Eurasian steppes. Many of the skills, technologies, and cultural elements they introduced continued to shape the region for centuries to come. The story of the Huns is a tale of remarkable transformation and dominance in both Central Asia and the Western world. Emerging from the enigmatic depths of Central Asia, they evolved from a fragmented group of nomads into a formidable force that reshaped the course of history. The Huns' cultural and technological contributions, along with their military prowess, left an indelible mark on the regions they inhabited and interacted with.